Hi, it's Rachel, and I have both Akira and Jezebel with me today. And I know we have done loose leash walking and healing for both of them. Now, even though they've been introduced to it, at this point you can't just take them both out on the leash and expect them to walk nicely. The idea is that they both need to be solid on the loose leash walking on their own and do it all the time and do it perfectly before you can expect them to do it together. That is the best way to approach it. And I think Jezebel definitely needs more work. She gets a lot more excited than Akira does, and Akira is able to control herself a bit better. So make sure that you're taking the time out to practice the healing with them individually and to do 20 to 30 minutes of loose leash walking with each of them every day to really practice that. Now, for healing, I know that I have gone over the importance of sitting. The dogs are always supposed to sit next to you whenever you stop, and that is a good habit for them to get into with walking as well. So even if they're just walking on a loose leash, they have all this extra room to explore, unlike the healing. But it's good if they sit whenever you stop, because if you're stopping, at a crosswalk or something, it's important they're back with you. And also it sets up for how to properly meet and greet new people and new dogs. To really work with them to get them good off-leash, like for taking them to the beach or to the dog park or something like that. Instead of them rushing a new dog or a new person that they see, the proper response is for them to sit to where you tell them when they can go up, or you have that person or dog approach them. So there are a lot of benefits to them sitting when you stop, so that's what we're going to work on today. We're going to be working just in this small area, going back and forth, and I want to get it to where every time I stop, I get both of them to sit. Praise them for that, and then we can continue. And I'm not going to stop as soon as they start pulling. Just the focus of this is them getting used to sitting every time that I stop. So here we go. Come on, Akira. Jezebel. Come on, guys, this way. Sit. Sit. Good sit, Jezebel. Good sit, Akira. Good job. Good girls. All right, let's go. All right. Jezebel. Now that was really good. That's exactly what we're going for. Sit. Good sit. Good sit. Stay. Okay, now it's also good to just practice them staying here a little bit, like if you're waiting for the light to turn at a crosswalk. Okay, right. Jezebel got up a little early there, but I was already planning on walking, so we'll let it slide. Sit. Jezebel, sit. Just sit. Good dogs, good sit. Good girl, sit. Oh. Sit. Good sit. Good girl. Sit. Jezebel, sit. Sit. Good girl. Good sit. Good sit. Okay, so they're doing really well. They're very responsive. Even when they are at the end of the leash in front of me, when I tell them to sit, I like that they both turn towards me and come. Jezebel, sit. Sit. I like that they both turn towards me and come a little bit closer and then sit, and they do a very good job. Yes, good girl. All right, come on. No, Jezebel. Come on. Jezebel. Good job. Good sit. Good girl, sit. Good girl, sit. Akira, Jezebel. Good girls, good girls. Okay, really good so far. So this past couple times, I haven't had to verbally tell them to sit. I'm trying to get them used to looking at me and just doing it with the physical cue, and they're doing a very good job. I just had to, say their name to kind of get their attention. This is, since they're doing so well, this is my way of kind of weaning them into automatically sitting. So instead of me telling them every time, I'm doing this. So instead of them getting it both ways, they just get this, and then hopefully eventually they will do it without the hand command as well. So good girls, come here. Good girl, Akira. Jezebel. Jezebel. Good girl. Good sit. Good sit. Good job. Good job. Okay. So it takes Jezebel a little bit longer. Akira is a bit more focused and Jezebel is more excitable, but that's okay. But just make sure, I need to watch it with myself as well, that when Akira does it correctly, don't let that go unnoticed. Still take time out to at least pet her and tell her she did a good job, so that you reinforce the good habits with her, instead of, not praising either of them until they're both sitting, because since she's really picking up on it, it's important that we reward that. So, good girl, come here. Akira, sit. This sit. Akira, sit. Good job! Good doggies! Good doggies! Okay, now I'm going to try to keep them both on one side. I want Jezebel on the inside, so she needs a little bit more control. There we go. Good girls. Sit. Sit. Good sit. Good girls. Come on. This way. Sit. Good girl, Akira. Sit, Jezebel. Good girl. Good sit. Good sit. Come on. Sit. Good sit. Good sits, doggies. Good girls. Yes. Okay, they're doing really well. I know when I first get the leash on them, sit, Jezebel. Sit. I want them to both be sitting while I'm talking to you like this. When I first get the leashes on them to take them out, they both get really excited, and Jezebel especially really pulls me. So I definitely see what you need. Jezebel. Sit. About the needing to work on healing. Sit. And loose leash walking. You're okay. Jezebel, come here. Sit. Good girl. However, just working here with them, 10 minutes in a relatively small area, they did a really good job. They calmed down and were really able to focus on the sitting. So if there's a particular thing that you want to work on with them, I would suggest working, Jezebel, or Akira, sit. Sit. I would suggest working on it in a small area where they get used to it. We're not walking around the block or anything to where there are new things that they can go after. And so they can calm down and focus on the commands a bit better. Sit. So Both girls did a really good job, and I'm really proud of that. And you should be too, so just keep up this practice at home. And remember, every time you stop when you're on a walk, even if it's just the loose leash walking and not heeling with them super close to you, have them sit. It's a good habit to get into. Alright, this was Rachel, Akira, and Jezebel, and we are working on sitting on walks.